It's always amazing to me, when you look at the history of hip hop, how where it started, in the Bronx and you know, and
Can
then
I say something
became
about
a
that? So,
phenomenon.
can I
Yeah,
say something? So, the Bronx is the birthplace of hip hop, the recognized birthplace of hip hop. But understand, like I said, in Central Islip, it was going on. In Brooklyn, it was going on, but different DJ Flowers and all of them. And Queens, they had some stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like the Bronx became, because of that whole hurt thing and the party, and they
right,
identified that as the birthplace, the beginning day of hip hop and all that. But there was hip hop other places. You know what I'm saying? And so it just, so I give them their credit because that's what we collectively decided that that was going to be the
like that's the
birthplace of hip
birthday.
hop.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm
August
saying?
of
But
yeah.
but it was going on other places. Like I said, when I named those groups,
Right, right,
it was going on here in Mount Vernon,
The
it's
Bronx,
'79 and all of that. So
the
uh-huh.
Bronx, the Bronx is definitely the birthplace of hip hop, but Long Island is also definitely the starting foundation of the sound system.
right. Yeah,
When I tell you, hip hop did start in the Bronx, they did their thing out there, but Long Island had sound systems.
right. Yeah,
And if you go back and you do the math, years when hip hop began, when Cass was just like, cutting up break beats and, maybe rapping in a party before a lot of records and things like that, Long Island had big sound systems. And I mean, so we got credit for that. But even as the years went by, right, we weren't recognized for that. But that's
right.
factual too.
And I think
Yeah.
the main reason probably wasn't recognized, like you guys said in the beginning, because we weren't a borough.